Hello, sweeties. Life is amazing out here in the quilting studio. You bring me joy. Thanks for sharing the moment with me. Darla's quilt up here on the quilting bed. Is she sweet or is she sweet? I'm telling you she is. This is made from a fat quarter pack. You know how it is when you get your fat quarter pack. They tend to coordinate. That's kind of the point. Someone's already gone to the effort of picking them out, making sure they're coordinating, making sure they're going to work well together, and they cut them into fat quarters for you. Like, life is good. And then she just cut them up and created this great design. You could do a lot of things. You could do 4 square, you could do a 9 patch, you could do it as she did right here. You could alternate them. Love it. 40 inches square, making this for a youngster with that lovely kind of a sea green backing right there. Now, color of thread that she chose is my gorgeous rose right there, and we're doing it with my delightful SPLAT design right here. So we're using that rose. It's showing a little bit more than some other colors. I've shown you on other videos that we have I have so many colors of thread. I've got dozens and dozens, and I've got variegateds, and I have got monochromatics. So there's a variety of colors of thread that obviously could have worked for this quilt perfectly well. And all of them would have been a really nice choice. And if you'd wanted to go more with the green theme and it would have meshed in with the back really well, that's fine. There's a lot of green in it. But going this way, it's going opposite of that and pulling out a little bit more color in the front of the quilt. Let me show you some other things. At the quilting studio, I have 5 or 6 different styles of batting. I'm kidding you not. And one of the styles of batting I have is a white. So if you have a quilt that has a lot of white in it, you may want to go with my white batting, because that way it doesn't put kind of that little bit of a muted tone into your white areas. This quilt wouldn't have mattered either way, but the white does add to it nicely. The other thing is, when you're using my batting, you're only using as much as you need. It's literally kind of cut off right where the quilt is, and you don't have all those like strange little pieces of batting hanging off. And what are you going to do with yourself 6 to 12 to 15 inches? So something to think about there. Something else I wanted to show you is that you'll notice there's something going on right here. What's this? What's this? What's happening? Well, her backing, the quilt is 40 inches square. The backing going this direction is about 47 inches. That's okay. That's okay. It's only 40-inch quilt, so we're okay to have a little less than 3 inches each side. But this direction, it's literally about 43 inches max. And so I gave her some of this fabric, which is just some leftovers that I had right here, and she stitched it on to the top and bottom. That's all that's needed. Just do it with a big basting stitch. It's easy enough. You can take it off when you're done. You can cut it off, whatever. You can see how close I am coming. Like at the top, I literally started as close to the top as I could get, and I am ending. I have about 1 inch left of the fabric, but this is a selvage. You wouldn't want to include that in it. And I've got the seam right here. So I'm literally within about a ½ an inch of this actual stitching ability area. So if this was a bigger quilt than 40 inches, this wouldn't have worked. But because it's a 40-inch quilt, it does work. With a larger quilt, we would have needed a little bit more distance here, because as the quilt rolls, as the batting is there, as the stitching goes on, it changes the dimension of the quilt versus the backing, and we do need that full 3 inches each way. So I was able to grab onto her leaders, and it's okie dokie. All right, my friends, questions or thoughts, toss something down below. I take quilts by mail all the time. Would be so delighted to get your quilt over here. Be sure and like and subscribe. Let's get more tips out to more people. Let's continue this wonderful tradition going out to the next generation. You're my faves. I'm so glad you're here. Make it a great day.